guys, Ash here with another Raid Shadow Legends champion guide, this time on Tribuck Colwyn, a newish rare champion from the Sylvan Watchers faction. We have one request from Thales855. He says, for rares, I have Quesitor, Tribuck, Mother Superior, and Turok. So we've done Turoks. We have not done the other three. Well, after today, we'll have done one of the three. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see what this rare is all about. All right, so as we mentioned, Sylvan Watcher, rare champion, defense base, which is great. I love the avatar. I'm blocking it. You guys can't even see it, but it's a pretty cool avatar pick for this rare champion. He looks pretty cool, man. He actually looks... I don't know, if he was a legendary, I wouldn't be shocked, right? In terms of the design, it's a really, really good design, especially for a rare champion. Really, really cool. The reviews so far are pretty good on Colwyn. He's a defense-based champion, so he's pretty tanky, pretty easy to keep alive. 102 base speed, 1288 on the defense, not too bad, 15k on the HP. On the A1, it's the Sylvan Sword, attacks one enemy, places an increased accuracy on this champion for 2 turns. Might not sound like much because it's the weak version of increased accuracy, but it's still very nice to have 25% of your accuracy after all of your artifacts, your blessings, everything like that, right? So it can actually be pretty substantial. If you have 200 accuracy, you're gaining 50 just from the A1 ability, and it lasts for 2 turns. On the A2, Take by Surprise, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a stun for 1 turn. Again, might not sound game-breaking, and is certainly not, but it is a 50% stun on 1 target, which is pretty solid for a rare. Nice little control built into the A2. On the A3, it's Mistwood Gale. Attacks all enemies before attacking, places an increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. Now, the big bummer here is the weak version of increased defense. If it was the strong version, I don't think it would make this champion OP for a rare. It would kind of put him on a tier alongside like a marked, a increased defense on a 3-turn cooldown, big version with the block debuffs, right? So it's a little bit lacking there, but the nice thing is we do have the stun on the A2. He is a lot tankier than, you know, a lot of other rare champions, including marked, and he does have the AoE attack based on defense that has decent multipliers as well. So we're looking for some survivability on all allies from this kit, a little bit of damage. You can throw him in a stun set and get double stun as well from the A2 and the AoE on the A3, and the increased accuracy is going to help us more dependently land the stun on the A2 ability. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the multipliers here. Thanks to hellhades.com. Let me close this ad. Where is the close button on this ad? Maybe I'll just leave the ad open. How about that? So, they give him mixed reviews. Well, pretty bad reviews, let's be real. Let's see. His overall score is going to be a 2.5. A 2.5 overall score. Certainly a lot worse than the in-game ratings rank him. So they basically give him a 1 or a half a star everywhere in the game. Pretty bummer, pretty big bummer here for you guys. Yeah, they're not a fan of him literally anywhere. Everything's 1 or 2 stars. The only area is 2.5 in Dragon out of the normal dungeons. Well, let me go ahead and give a, you know, a contrarian devil's advocate argument to why he's not that bad. First of all, restrictive content is going to be great. Faction Wars is going to be fantastic for those of you trying to progress in Faction Wars. You don't have to take him all the way to 6 stars like you do in this video. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to put Masteries on this champion. Then the nice thing is if you invest in him to level 40, level 50 in the early game, in the mid game, as you're progressing and working on your Silver Watchers Faction Wars, you can use him in the end game as well. And that's what we're going to do in today's video. So he does have some use cases in Cursed City and in Doom Tower Secret Rooms, right? He has a 2.9 multiplier on his A1. He has a 4.5 multiplier on his A2. A really strong hit for a rare champion, right? And then a 3.1 on his AoE on the A3 ability. It's a weak overall score because his defense, his base defense is not super high, but, you know, 1288 with a 3.1, just to, you know, in comparison, Valkyrie has an AoE on her A2 that's a 3 multiplier. Now, granted, her base defense is almost 1600, so that's where the damage differential takes place, but the multiplier itself is really not that bad. All right, guys, let's go ahead and show you the build on this dude. So here he is. Of course, we run him in a stun set and perception. He's not the best stun set champion because it's a 4-turn cooldown. There's no, AoE on the A1 or anything like that. But again, considering he already does bring the stun and survivability, we'll put him on a magic rare affinity only secret room and test him out, right? So we have him built for a tiny bit of damage, but more survivability. So HP percentage on the chest or on the gauntlets, a defense percentage on the chest. We have speed on the boots, and then we have defense on the banner. We have HP on the amulet, and we have defense on the ring. Of course, you can build him for a little bit more damage if you'd like to as well. We have no blessings on him right now, but I mean, what would you guys go with on this dude? I guess we're gonna go with Faultless Defense. The nice thing about Faultless Defense is it can work as extra hits on the Fire Knight shield as well. It's kind of like Reflect, so he does bring the increased defense. I think Faultless Defense is gonna be the best choice for Tribuck Colwyn if you are lucky enough to have him awakened on your account. On the Masteries, we have a very stun-centric mastery configuration here, right? We go down the left-hand side, pick up a little bit of extra heals with Shadow Heal, more extra heals and shields by Rejuvenation. We come down with Cycle of Revenge to boost that turn meter a little bit, and we end with Fearsome Presence. We also want to go in with Retribution to get those counterattacks, thus placing the increased accuracy on this champion for 2 turns. On the offensive side of things, we just come down the left-hand side, and we end it at Methodical. You can absolutely build him for War Master. I would keep, the offensive side basically the same and go down and pick up War Master. But let's go ahead and show what hellhades.com recommends for general PvE. I think this is absolutely fine as well. Here, you can see the entire thing right here. Yeah, this is a great option if you don't have him in a stun set. So go ahead and consider this configuration. I think is probably the way to go. As I said at the beginning of the video, though, this is definitely a champion that you do not have to have Masteries on. Probably going to be a lot better with the books, though. So if you are going to use him, it would definitely behoove you to book out the A3 at least. Get that down to a 4-turn cooldown. The A1, though, it's kind of a book black hole, a bunch of levels that we don't really care about that extra damage, extra 20% damage on a not very hard-hitting A1 single attack is nothing to write home about. So I like building him in the stun configuration, especially for the end game. Let's go ahead and go over to Doom Tower. I noticed a few areas that you could use him in Cursed City this rotation as well, so definitely some versatility on this champion depending on what you need. So I'm going to run him on this team. This is Secret Room 12, Doom Tower hard, and we'll see what we can do here. So what do we have? HP in all battles. We'll go with HP in all battles here as an aura. So we have a lot of stun sets on this team. I want to say everybody except for Apothecary probably is in a stun set. So we come in here, we try to land as many. Decreased speed is so valuable as well. Let's come in here, and now we can stun if we want to with the A2, but I'm going to go in with the A3, get increased defense on everybody. Keep in mind, increased defense is also going to increase his damage, which is really nice. So we've landed 3 stuns right now. Things are looking pretty good early on in this fight. Let's go ahead and go with the counterattack, and let's try to keep landing more stuns. We did a good job there. And check it out, only 1 unstunned enemy. Let's go ahead and land that stun with the A2, and it hit pretty hard too, So let's come back in with the A2. This is actually a very very tricky secret room. It's one of the more difficult ones in the game. But of course, it can be solved with the beauty and the magic of stun sets, as you guys are seeing, right? It does involve a little bit of RNG because, oh, look at you landed the stun on the A1 as well. Nice job, Tribuck. What I want to do, it's 3-turn cooldown. We can use it again. There. I want to make sure that we A1 cycle here towards the end of this secret room. But so far, so good. He comes in with the A1 again, increased accuracy on himself. That's really nice. But there's a really strong lack of stuns right now on the enemy team. We do take down 1. Let's see if we can take down the little dwarf. Nope. Avir Alchmage. Ooh. So we get hit with the stun there. That was not fun. That hurt. Let's land a couple. Elhain, come on. All right, Tribuck, it's time again. Let's go in on the highest turn meter, and we land that stun again off the A2 ability. I gotta say, so far, MVP status, right, for the squad. Eighth will come in there and do some damage, and maybe land another stun in the back. Nice. Let's pop off this guy in the back here. What is this, Rock Breaker or something? I can barely Rock Tooth. Everything's rock with these these animation dudes. I need to do a guide on both these guys as well. All right, let's keep aiming for Avir the Alchemage and try to see if we can get away with A1 cycling, a little bit early in this battle, right? So we go in there. Nice. We're landing some stuns too, just with the A1s, which is really, really nice. Obviously, you know, still have the same 23% chance of landing those stuns. Fearsome Presence, by the way, the tier 6 mastery, that increases the stunned. Ooh, that was so close. That was so close. We cannot lose Executioner on this team. He's pivotal as well. But he stays alive. Let's hope we get good luck on the second wave as well here, guys. Fearsome Presence is going to take that stun chance of landing from a 50% to a 55 on his A2, and then on the stun set itself from an 18 to a 23% chance of landing. Let's go ahead and open up with Apothecary. Let's come in and land that decreased speed, hopefully a couple stuns. Beautiful work there, Executioner. We have to deal with a Galek and an Elhain. I'm going to go in with the increased defense here because I can always heal my man. And a stun. Nice. Nice work. Let's heal Executioner with Apothecary. Let's come in with the A3. Let's try to land a stun on Galek. We do. Beautiful. Elhain, unstunned. Land it. Boom. Tribuck, my man. Oh, man, I'm really getting into this fight, huh? Wow, this guy's really getting into Raid Shadow Legends here. All right, we go in, we land that big version of Weekend on Aethel's A1, and now we got a lot of stunning to do here, right? Oops, I should have went after Aethel. That was my bad. Let's land that stun right now. Okay, or not. How about now? Nope. Yes, we do. Tribuck again. Look at this. He knows this is big spotlight here on YouTube. He's been looking forward to this for months. He's been messaging me every day about this. All right, we go in there. Things are looking pretty good this round here, guys, but you can see there's not a lot of stuns active right now on the enemy team. All it takes is a few turns from them, and we're toast. We're cooked. So we got to be careful here. Get Galek down, man. Kill him. Okay, we stun him and kill him. Great. Let's get... One more turn, and we might be cooked. We need to get the stun on Galek. Should I go? Let's go to A3. Okay. Elhain, don't go. Don't go, Elhain. We have one unstunned Elhain right now. We need to stun her. Decreased turn meter works too. Let's take that extra turn. Let's come in here and blast her down. Oof. Oof. I kind of want to heal Elhain. I gotta. And pop off Elhain on Elhain crime. No! Ooh. That was a close call, guys. That was a close call. Let's just A1 cycle here. Actually, let's get a heal down too, right? Hopefully. Don't kill. Don't kill. Ah, man. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Round 3. Let's do this. Increase speed. Decrease speed. Decrease turn meter. Let's pop some stuns. 1, 2, 3, boom. Like, looking nice. Another stun. Tribuck has landed every single stun from that A2. 55% chance, but it's worked every single time. Let's heal Executioner. Let's go with his A3, get the increased defense on him, and we're looking pretty good here. I think, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we might be able to just auto out from here, right? Let's see. Let's get that nuke down. Beautiful work. Let's decrease that turn meter. You don't want to speak too soon because as we saw, all it takes is 1 or 2 turns and we're toast. They're level 295, these mobs that we're going after, right? All right. Oops. Should have went after, who's that? Elhain? Who is that over there? I don't even know who that is. All right. This one right there. Ooh. Pop him. Yes. Dead. A2. Oops. It didn't land anyway, but we should have went with somebody unstunned. Okay, we got one guy in the back there chilling. Let's get the Valley of Death. Let's go. I don't think we even need the heal just yet. Let's use it next turn instead. Aethel comes in with the A2. Boom. Oh, looking good. Oh, we definitely, now we're in trouble. The cleanse. Uh-oh. Okay, pop off. Dead. Come on. All right. Do we need to heal? No, we need some speed turn meter boost is what we need. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Let's kill this dude in the back. Okay, we got it. We got it. So there you go, guys. A little secret room action for you guys. Doom Tower secret room, a hard 12. Tribuck is actually a pretty damn good champion. I actually think he's, well, pretty damn good. Let me just say, pretty decent for content like this, right? In a stun set, he was really handy as a control there. Did a little bit of damage too, 265,000. Not built for damage, no War Master or anything like that in his kit. So he can put out some damage, nice survivability, a little bit of control too. I would say he's kind of like a B minus rare champion. Definitely worth it for Faction Wars. Guys, thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.